Hello, BOHS. Today is Friday, November 15th, and it is a white day.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
This Thursday, November 21st, come down to the River Gallery Art School for a beginner's drawing session. They will teach you the basics of composition, value of shapes. Prices are $180 at the door. So if it interests you, come down to 32 Main Street.
Come on down to the Root Social Justice Center on November 15th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. The event will have tons of soul food and encourages you to bring your own favorite dish. If that interests you, they would love to see you this Sunday. Now for weather with Jack.
Today is Friday, and it will be partly cloudy with a high of 55 and a low of 34. Tomorrow, Saturday, we'll have a chance of rain with a high of 59 and a low of 30. On Sunday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 59 and a low of 36. And on Monday, it will also be partly cloudy with a high of 57 and a low of 40. Now back to the desk.
Come to the Under the Maple House concert with the Poor Cousins on Sunday, November 17th at 4 p.m. Reservations are required. Prices $15, sliding scale, donations at the door.
Come down to Hatch Space at 22 High Street in Brattleboro on November 16th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. to make your own decorative box. You'll learn new skills while practicing old ones. Prices range from $381 to $445. Members receive a 15% discount. Now for World News with Zoe.
Hundreds of wanted posters were plastered across Rochester University campus in upstate New York. One of the vandalism targets, Gregory Hayworth, associate professor in English and in computer science, had said in an email he was grateful to the university for its public stance. Hayworth also said that he was accused of threatening to dox protesting students in a poster that actually committed the offense of doxing. Posters criticized faculty members for their alleged response to the war in Gaza. One poster accused a faculty member of ethnic cleansing and displacement of Palestinians. University President Sarah Mangelsdorf said in a statement, "I want to be as clear as I can. The University of Rochester strongly denounces the recent display of quote-unquote wanted posters targeting senior university leaders and members of our faculty, staff, and board trustees."
On Sunday, November 17th from 1 to 4 p.m., come down to the Putney Public Library for a mending bee hive. We'll have wool socks and I have no idea what that says. Holes in them, ripped jeans, moth holes in your sweater. During this time, you can work with sewing machines and gardening tools. Support and advice will be available as needed.
This Saturday, November 16th, come on down to 164 Green Street to join Green Street School in a craft fair. There will be artisan craft vendors, raffle prices, and food for purchase. The price is free, so come on down. Now for Sports News with Landon.
Today on Sports News, we're talking about USC football and how they were placed on a one-year probation and were fined $50,000 for violating the coaching staff rules. They had exceeded the number of coaches you could have on the field and in spring training in 2022, and they were getting investigated for over a year. Now back to the desk.
This November 19th, come on down to 118 Elliott Street from 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. to join others and have fun dancing. Everyone is invited and no experience is required. Just show up and get to dancing and having a good time. Now for a video made by Jamel about the didgeridoo.
Hi, my name is Tobias Moore, and today I just want to give you a little bit of a lesson about the didgeridoo. The didgeridoo is an Aborigine Australian instrument, and it's a very important part of their culture. The Aborigines, the native tribe to Australia with a 30,000-year history, they actually believe the didgeridoo was an instrument that was played by the gods and fundamental in the creation of the universe. They believed that the whole universe was kind of this primordial soup of nothingness, and the gods played a giant didgeridoo, and they would make the sound of a dog, barking, for example, and a dog would come out of the didgeridoo and be formed into existence. They have a very rich religious history with this instrument, and among Aborigines, traditionally speaking, only males played the instrument. I believe that it might have something to do with the phallic nature of a woman playing a didgeridoo in their culture, but it is primarily a male instrument played by tribal elders for religious dances and religious ceremonies. But the way a didgeridoo is formed is they use eucalyptus trees, also nicknamed gum trees in Australia, and termites love the heartwood of the soft, sweet eucalyptus tree, and they eat the center heartwood out and leave this hollow shell. This one's, of course, PVC and plastic, and any kind of tube will work the same way, but the traditional ones are actual termite hollowed out gum trees, and they're sanded down so that they vibrate really easy. And you play one by making a loose trumpet tone. Kind of, a trumpet would be like, but this one's kind of more like, and it will sound, according to how long the didgeridoo is, with a note. You can change the note a little bit with your embouchure and your tongue, but you can also make noises through it, like, but probably it's a really easy instrument to get a note on. You could probably learn to play a didgeridoo note within an hour or two, but it's a pretty hard instrument to play well, to vary the sound, or more importantly, to do what they call circular breathing. Circular breathing, of course, is impossible. You can't breathe in and out at the same time, but it's kind of a trick. They fill their cheeks with air, and they breathe in through their nose while they go, and you can try that. It's not as easy as it looks, but they rotate between playing it, so they never need to stop to take a breath. And the result is, interestingly enough, they'll give you a lot of tricks to try to learn to circular breathe, like practice with a straw and a glass of water. But the best way to do it is to just get a didgeridoo and keep practicing until you get it. Usually takes, some people never get it. Some people it takes, several months, but it's a skill that takes a lot of practice. But like I said, you can vary the way the sound happens by making noises. A lot of the best didgeridoo players can actually talk through it. There was an Australian Aborigine guy that was busking in Sydney when I was out there, and if you drop change in his hat, he would say thank you while he was playing the didgeridoo, so it'd be like, meow, thank you, meow. But a lot of the best ones do it rhythmically, almost it becomes a percussive instrument with a little bit of a beat, and they play it with drums and in their dance ceremonies, and it's kind of like that. So anyway, that's that's the didgeridoo. You can use a vacuum cleaner hose, a piece of PVC pipe. I'd probably go for a 2-inch one. Or you can buy a cheap makeshift one like this one online for about $50 or $75. Or you can get a real, genuine, authentic termite hollowed out didgeridoo, which obviously sound the best, but those can be quite expensive. I've seen them for a couple $1,000s before. The art that they paint them with is often, this is a touristy dot art. Real Aborigines don't do this dot art. They invented that for tourists. But usually they're elaborately sculpted and painted. But I've also seen just plain stained gum tree wood. But that's the didgeridoo. Go out and buy a piece of PVC pipe and give it a shot.
Come on down to 986 Western Ave in West Brattleboro for a cuddle party on November 16th from 6 to 10 p.m. If you're feeling lonely and want to cuddle, come on down. Tickets are $30 to $40 now for a special with Callie.
Tonight is Mike Tyson and Jake Paul's boxing match. Tyson slapped Paul in the face after he walked up to him, imitating a monkey. So there's already tension between them. There has been tension. You can watch this live at 8 p.m. tonight on Netflix. Back to the desk.
Come on down to 224 Main Street from 1 to 5 p.m. for the Lego Palooza. This is a fun time to come hang out and play with Legos. Legos will be provided. Please do not bring your own. You cannot keep the Legos you build at this event.
On Sunday, November 17th, look to explore your artistic abilities by coming down to the River Art Gallery School from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and get ready to learn how to paint with a variety of painting tools. It will be a fun time, and you're guaranteed to learn new schools and the wonderful world of art. Now for funny news with Alistair.
The other day, a judge in northern Greece sentenced a 28-year-old man to 1 month in prison for disturbing his neighbors and trespassing into their houses and property to smell their shoes. The man said that he was not able to explain his behavior and was embarrassed when he was talking about it.
I can see why.
Like, how can you not control it? I feel like you could control
Yeah.
not walking on other people's houses.
Why are people...
And then just to smell their shoes?
I
That's
feel
a
like you've
little
had like
odd.
quite
Yeah.
a while to have a
Yeah.
whole thought process for that.
Some
Yeah, that's
people just shouldn't be
premeditated.
allowed in public, bro, I swear.
Yeah, that's interesting.
All right, back to the desk.
Do you want to learn to mend a stitch? Come on down to the River Gallery Art School on 32 Main Street on Friday, November 15th at 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Basic materials will be provided and all levels are welcome. The price is free for everyone.
Interested in Tai Chi? Come on down to 118 Elliott Street for Long River Tai Chi on Monday evenings from 5 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. This event will be happening every Monday until December 16th. Make sure you stop by sometime. If you would like more information, go to the link below if it pops up on the screen.
This Saturday, the 16th, head over to 1005 Hildene Road in Manchester from 9 to 10:30 a.m. to learn about finches. There will be a walk through the forest and around the house to spot birds.
At the Evening Star Grange in Dummerston, Thursday through Sunday, November 21st to 24th, to see an evening of one acts VTC artistic director Jessica Iris has brought together 4 directors work as a peer support card team to learn, share ideas, advice, and passions with each other by bringing 4 distinctively unique plays to life.
That's all for today. Thanks for watching, BOHS. Bye.